Okay, Scotland-Switzerland has finished 1-1. A much improved performance by Scotland. A battling performance by Scotland, I think is a fair assessment. They took the lead early on through McTomminay after 13 minutes. It's a shame that they just got a bit sloppy at the back, overplaying. Misplaced pass. Shaqiri's shot is a rocket from outside the box. Let's be honest, that is a cannon of a shot he's got. He has a distinction of being the only Swiss player to score in 6 consecutive tournaments, and I think he's also played in 7 consecutive tournaments as Shaqiri. So he's pretty ageless, to be fair. He's near the end of his career, but he's still got a very powerful shot on him. That is that is just heartbreaking for Scotland because they were in a commanding position at that point. The Swiss, I do think, misfired a little bit today. They've had 2 goals ruled out for offside. Ndoye on 33 minutes and Mbolo late on in the second half on 82 minutes. So on another day, they timed their runs a bit better and Scotland have lost 3-1. Although Scotland did hit the post handily in the second half from a set play, hit the post. So there was an opportunity for both sides to score more goals. It just didn't happen on the night. The atmosphere was fantastic. The Tartan Army have been in good voice so far this tournament, regardless of the results. And the Swiss fans have been pretty good value for money as well. So the atmosphere was very, very good this evening. The one concern for Scotland is yet another injury. Kieran Tierney's gone off with what looks like a knee or a hamstring or a bit of both. It looked quite serious. His studs got caught in the ground. His leg hyperextended. I'm thinking that's more knee than hamstring, but either way, that's quite serious. That could be a lengthy injury layoff for Kieran Tierney. And that did disrupt Scotland a little bit defensively. They've already got injury problems going into this tournament, players unavailable. So this is not the strongest potential squad that Scotland could put on the field. That's something of note. Steve Clarke has had a tough time of it the last couple of weeks with the squad and injuries. And some of the friendly results not being too good. But this was a battling performance. This was much better than what Scotland dished up at the Euros a few years ago. This was a battling performance. But I just don't know where Scotland go from here. Look, their future's still in their hands. They can still get out the group. Obviously, the 4 best third-place teams progress to the next round. It's just that goal differential is just a lead weight around them. They've got to pump Hungary and hope Switzerland lose against Germany heavily to potentially finish second in the group. But they could pump Hungary and other teams that finish in third place have a worse goal differential and the head to head. It's a difficult one. That opening night defeat to Germany has put them on the back foot, but they showed a lot of character. They did show a lot of character this evening. They rode their luck at times, but they did make things difficult for the Swiss. They had their chances, and on another night, this could have been a very high scoring game. But the energy was there, the commitment was there. They are lacking a couple of superstar players, that little bit of quality, but there's no doubting the commitment to the cause and the energy and work rate that they put in. On the Swiss side of things, I think they had a bit of an off night. Had they played like they played against Hungary, they put those 2 disallowed goals away. They timed those runs better, so they're onside. The Swiss, I think, slightly misfired this evening. I think they slightly misfired. But overall, it was an entertaining game. And look at the 3 games today. We had 4 goals in the first game, 2 in the second game, 2 in the third game. That's 8 goals in 3 games. So the goals per game average is still well above 2.5. I was looking at it at the beginning of day's play. It was at 2.83, so it's dropped a little bit, but still no goalless games as well. And tomorrow looks like a very interesting set of fixtures. We could see a lot more goals flying in, so I'm going to keep my eye on that goals per game average because that is very, very interesting. That it's higher than the highest goals per game average we had in that sample size, which was the last Euros at 2.78. I think it has dropped slightly today with those 2 lower scoring games in the afternoon and just now, but it's been a fun tournament so far. A lot of goals from distance. Yeah, another one from distance today with Shaqiri. So we've seen some real fun goal scoring. We've seen some entertaining passages of play and some fun games and great atmospheres. So that's all from me for now. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts on the Scotland performance. They showed a lot of character tonight, I'll give them that. And do you think the Swiss were just slightly off the boil? I mean, if the Swiss really turned up, would have the Scots, stuck in with them? Place that in the comment section below if you think that. But for me, for now, thank you very much for watching. As I say, and I'll have some more content for you guys very, very soon.